Kicks Country 92.9, number one for New Country. Good morning. It's 9:33. Again, just wanted to let you know the tornado warning remains in effect for about another 12 minutes in the area of Pine Level and Highway 70 in western DeSoto County. And that is an area of concern on radar, still showing some signatures that might indicate some tornadic activity. Just be aware and protect yourself accordingly. While we're keeping one eye on that and the storm, we're going to take the opportunity to do something kind of regular for our Wednesdays. In fact, it's sort of a Wednesday tradition. We're going to present Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and get a question answered that might have been submitted by you. We'll see if your question gets an answer today. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured? Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. I hope all our listeners are safe and having no problems from the storm.
Amen.
We're fortunate without any damage and without any problems, but I hope all our listeners are in the same position.
The best advice, and we've been saying this all morning, and I'm sure you would echo this, especially as somebody who's seen a fair share of unnecessary traffic accidents, is stay home if you can at all do so.
That's great advice.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, we actually have a traffic incident as part of our question today. If you're ready, I'll just jump right into the email.
I am ready, Todd.
Okay. Here's what it says. I was a passenger in my father-in-law's car when a drunk driver crossed over the center line and crashed head-on into the vehicle I was a passenger in. I was life-flighted to Lee Memorial Hospital. I have substantial medical bills and very severe injuries. The drunk driver had no insurance, and I don't own a car. My wife was looking over her father's insurance coverage, including uninsured motorist coverage, but even that was not enough for all my bills. My wife then discovered her father has something called an umbrella policy. What is an umbrella policy? Is that something that could help with my situation? We've talked about umbrella policies in the past, but it's been quite a while. So maybe you can explain what that is all about.
Sure. Well, the fortunate thing is that the father-in-law had insurance, and she was a passenger in his car, so she is entitled to any insurance that he has. Now, an umbrella policy is probably one of the best bargains, if you could call it a bargain, in insurance. It's a policy, and the reason they say umbrella, because it's over and above whatever normal policy that you have. Most umbrella policies are written for a minimum amount of $1 million. So say you had the old standard of $300,000 of coverage, or $250,000, $500,000 of coverage.
Right.
The $1 million umbrella would add another $1 million to your coverage.
Wow.
So, and it's reasonably inexpensive compared to other forms of insurance that we purchase.
Okay.
Now, the question in this case is some people will purchase an umbrella but won't include uninsured motorist coverage on the umbrella.
Oh.
So they have to check to make sure that they do have the umbrella, and the umbrella includes uninsured motorist coverage.
Okay.
You know, we speak almost weekly about the importance of uninsured motorist coverage. So it's critical, and especially if you're wise enough to buy an umbrella, you definitely should include uninsured motorist coverage on your umbrella.
Okay.
But if this person has an umbrella that includes uninsured motorist coverage, it would go and pay her medical bills, her lost wages, pain and suffering for her injuries, and all the damages that we're able to collect. But as usual, the most important thing they could do is call an experienced personal injury lawyer.
Yeah.
Because you have to carefully review the insurance policy and the umbrella to check to see what the coverages are.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. You need a professional because, as you just said, Bruce, is there uninsured motorist coverage? Is there not? Is it just an umbrella, or is it an umbrella that includes? So all those ins and outs are things that require the help of somebody who's done this plenty of times before.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to point them in that direction and suggest they get a hold of a professional quickly because it sounds like there's substantial injury here and it needs immediate addressing.
And I hope everybody stays safe in the storm.
Absolutely. And obviously we haven't quite seen the end of the bad weather for the day. If we can just hang in there for another 8 to 10 hours, we're probably going to be okay. And we appreciate your concern, Bruce.
Thank you very much, Todd. Speak
Thank you.
Next Wednesday.
Okay, take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, with an answer for this question of the week. If you'd like to submit a question for future consideration, just go to our website and enter the keyword Bruce in the search box. That'll take you right where you need to go. But if you have a situation like this, where you've been injured and you're worried about bills racking up and where the money's going to come from, please take the most immediate route to getting help. Contact the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. Here's the phone number, 941-743-7777. They will jump right in and begin helping you immediately. And that's what you need. 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.